As promised, leading up to elections, which are constitutionally due in September of this year, I decided I would do a series of short talks about the prime ministers that have governed Jamaica since Michael Manley. We've gotten through Michael, of course, we've gotten through Edward Siaga, we've gotten through PJ Patterson and Bruce Golding, and we're now going to talk about Portia Simpson Miller. Portia Simpson Miller, her political career is often dressed up in flowery platitudes. You know, she's called Sister P, Mama P, the People's Champion, Jamaica's first female prime minister. But if you strip away the slogans, the scarves, and the stage theatrics, and what you're left with is a political career that under-delivered at every meaningful turn. Portia entered politics in 1974 as a parish councillor in the KCC, the then KCC, not because of vision or innovation, but because she was a loyal foot soldier of the People's National Party. Her rise had more to do with party mechanics than merit. And from those early years, a pattern emerged. Portia Simpson Miller knew how to work her crowd, but she had no real grasp of policy strategy or governance. In 1976, she became Member of Parliament for Southwest St. Andrew, a safe seat in a garrison community loyal to the PNP. She held on to it for 4 decades. 4 decades. That's 40 years. Not because she transformed the community, but because political tribalism kept her insulated from real accountability, real political challenges. To this day, Southwest St. Andrew remains one of the most impoverished, violence-plagued constituencies in the country. It is a stunning indictment of someone who claimed to be for the people. As a cabinet minister under Michael Manley and PJ Patterson, Portia Simpson Miller rotated through the portfolios of labor, welfare, tourism, and local government. And yet, there is no major policy achievement, no meaningful reform, and no standout initiative that can be traced to her name. Her ministerial tenure was marked by showmanship over substance, photo ops over frameworks. But in 2006, she got her prize. After years of internal jockeying, PJ Patterson handed her the reign of power. She became prime minister not through a national mandate, but through party succession. It was a historic moment to lead the country, or perhaps doesn't reward you for, but history doesn't reward you for breaking glass ceilings if you don't do anything once you're through. And Portia did very little. Her leadership was vague, directionless, and reactive. She lacked a firm grasp of economics, national security, or institutional reform. Her public addresses were riddled with cliches and hollow appeals to love and togetherness. Even as the country's murder rate soared, the economy sputtered, and investor confidence plummeted. And when the 2000 general elections came, the electorate delivered its verdict. She and the PNP were booted from office by a narrow but telling margin. But Portia is nothing if not persistent. In 2011, she returned, promising to do better, to put people first, to renew trust in government. What followed was a 4 year stretch of political drift. The IMF dictated economic policy, growth was sluggish, poverty worsened, the much touted Jeep Jobs program fizzled out as a glorified PR stunt. And crime? Still rampant. Her ministers were weak, her cabinet uninspired, and her own leadership reduced to empty speeches and emotional appeals. One of her most infamous moments came in Parliament when she screamed, "Not one damn cent was missing," referring to the Petro-Carib Development Fund. It wasn't just bad optics. It was emblematic of a leader more interested in deflecting criticism than confronting corruption. Simpson Miller often claimed to represent the poor, but under her government, the poor got poorer, while public sector mismanagement flourished. Her administration didn't confront systemic crime, didn't reform the justice system, and failed to inspire the confidence a developing country so desperately needed. What Jamaica got was ceremonial leadership, a national figurehead playing the role of prime minister without actually leading. When the 2016 election came, the PNP lost again, this time to Andrew Holness, and a more focused, more disciplined JLP. It was a damning indictment of her second stint in office. And rather than stepping down immediately to allow the party to regenerate, she clung to power like so many in Jamaican politics before her. Her delayed resignation exposed the party's lack of bench strength and forced the PNP into yet another cycle of soul searching and blame. What then is Portia Simpson Miller's legacy? She shattered a glass ceiling only to preside over a collapsing floor. She was a product of tribal loyalty, not transformational thinking. She was a master of political survival, but a failure of national delivery. Her tenure is remembered more for what she represented than for anything she achieved. Yes, she made history, but Jamaica doesn't need symbolic victories. It needs substance. And on that score, Portia Simpson Miller fell drastically short. This is the deep dive, friends. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Give us a like. Give us a comment. Leave us a comment and let us know what you think. Thank you.